Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to my IGTV, and in here I want to tell you about some topic, and the title is narrative text, and the content of the topic is the material of the topic, and one of the most popular story that you maybe know about this story. So please enjoy. Thank you. But before I tell you my story and the material about narrative text, let me introduce myself. My name is Shafira Regita Cahyaningtyas, and you can call me Fira. But now I'm a third student of engineering management in International Semen Indonesia University in Gresik, and now I'm just be a study and maybe join some volunteer at Dance Go Green Indonesia and some organization and some event in my college. So that's enough from me, and let's begin. Oh yeah, first of all, you can hear the sound. You can you can make a full as you want your volume. Okay, next. Okay, now we are going to study narrative text, and I will explain to you, and you will attention to me, and you can ask question in the commenter right down below in my IGTV. Okay, one narrative text. Narrative text is a text or story of okay, I will repeat. Narrative text. Narrative text is a story or text of a series of connected events presented in a sequence of written or spoken words, and in a sequence of moving pictures. The purpose is to amuse or entertain the readers. And the generic structure of the narrative text is 1. Orientation, 2. Complication, 3. Resolution, and 4 is coda. And language feature of narrative text is past tense, example, killed, drunk, or etc. Adverb of time, example, once upon a time, one day, and etc. And 3. Time conjunction, example, when, then, suddenly, etc. And 4 is specific character. The character of the story is specific, not general. So the example is Rapunzel, Cinderella, Snow White, Alibaba, and etc. Okay, and the plus is narrative text is example is like a fable. It's like yeah, it's like that lah. Okay, and the last is action verbs. A verb that shows an action. A verb that shows an action. Example is kill, dog, walk, etc. Okay, and this is the one of the story, and you must know this story, and I hope you will enjoy when I tell you this story. Okay, let you enjoy this story, and the title is Rapunzel the Lost Princess. Rapunzel the Lost Princess. You can hear the sound. You can make a fuss of you on the volume. And once upon a time, a king and queen had a baby daughter named Rapunzel. What her devoted parents didn't know was that Rapunzel's golden hair contained magical healing powers. A selfish old woman named Mother Gothel knew of the magic in Rapunzel's hair and wanted it to keep herself young. So she kidnapped the baby and raised her in a tower deep in the woods, never telling her that she was a princess. As Rapunzel's hair grew and grew, she loved gazing out the tower window at the lights that flooded in the night sky every year on her birthday. She longed to leave the tower and see them up close, but Mother Gothel refused. Meanwhile, a young thief named Flynn Rider had stolen something special from the king's castle, and the royal guards were after him. Suddenly, he saw the perfect hiding place, a tower. When Flynn Rider climbed into the tower, Rapunzel knocked him out with a frying pan. Toing! Then she secretly inspected the satchel he carried. Inside, Rapunzel found a sparkling gold object. It was so familiar. Flynn Rider awoke and found himself tied to a chair with Rapunzel's long golden hair. Rapunzel pointed to her painting of the flooding light. Tomorrow was her 18th birthday. If Flynn took her to see the light, she'd turn his castle. If Flynn took her to see the light, she'd return his castle. After Flynn agreed to help, Rapunzel used her hair to climb down from the tower. She'd never been outside before, but when her feet touched the grass, Rapunzel nearly burst with excitement. Rapunzel nearly burst with excitement, exclaiming, "Woohoo!" Rapunzel and Flynn enjoyed their adventure. Rapunzel and Flynn enjoyed their adventure, but they were being chased. Mother Garter was looking for them. The royal guards were often Flynn. The royal guards were after Flynn, and so were his angry partners in crime. They wanted the crown. Days passed, and Rapunzel and Flynn managed to escape their pursuers. One morning, Rapunzel saw a breathtaking sight, a beautiful kingdom with a castle sitting high above. She headed straight to it. In the town, Rapunzel was drawn to a painting of the king, the queen, and their baby, who was known as the Lost Princess. The child has golden hair and green eyes, just like her. Flynn rode Rapunzel out to view the flooding lights, which were actually lanterns. Flynn gave Rapunzel her own lantern to send into the night, and she returned the crown. Then the couple gazed into each other's eyes. They were falling in love. Later, Flynn and Rapunzel were separated. Mother Garter told Rapunzel that Flynn had only wanted the crown, but she realized Mother Garter was lying. Rapunzel now knew that she was the lost princess. Suddenly, Flynn arrived to rescue Rapunzel, but Mother Garter hurt him badly. She wanted Rapunzel to stay with her forever. If she did, she'd allow Rapunzel to heal Flynn. But before Rapunzel could act, Flynn cut off her hair, which lost its magic. Without the magic, Mother Garter quickly aged and turned to dust. Rapunzel was now free, but Flynn was dying. "You were my new dream," he whispered. One of Rapunzel's tears fell on Flynn and began to glow, and he led him. Flynn brought Rapunzel back to the castle. The king and queen rushed to embrace their lost princess. That night, the entire kingdom celebrated her return by launching hundreds of lanterns, the light that had guided her home. And the end. And the story is happy ending. Thank you. Thank you for enjoying my story. And thank you for your attention. I'm so sorry if I have so much mistake for making this video, and I hope you enjoy it, guys, and hope you can enjoy my video too and have a lot of moral value that you can take from my video. Thank you for your attention. I'm Fira and Assalamu'alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you. And see you in my another video and my another storytelling. Bye bye. Okay, let me tell you the moral value of the story in Rapunzel. And the moral value is the character of always being spirit. And the moral values is the character of always being spiritual, kind-hearted, and never give up. Thank you. See you.